Manufacturing and Fabrication, Jamie Willis, and Supervisor of Blackman Charter Township, Pete Jancek. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Bart.
Yeah, great
Morning.
to have you here.
Good morning.
Pete, election day, how are things in Blackman Township?
Going well, going well. The steady turnout. I stopped by all the precincts. My lovely wife started a tradition when I took office. She makes snickerdoodle cookies for the election workers, so I dropped those off this morning. And, you know, it's always a good start to a day when you can give people fresh cookies. So.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a tough job too. The election workers, they get beat up pretty bad by the time the day's over.
Right. Well, it's a long day because you know polls open at 7, so you're there between 6 and 7 to get started, and depending how how long it takes to finish counting everything, after the polls close at 8, you could be there a long day. So we appreciate their dedication.
Yes, so do we. Well, today we're excited because a new partnership between the township, the Enterprise Group, and Midbrook is about to culminate with the construction of a brand new facility in the Jackson Technology Park North, and the first tenant is going to be you.
Yes, we're super excited. This opportunity kind of came out of nowhere to us. It's a great thing that they're doing out there. Great incentive for all people within the fabrication and manufacturing, basically, to focus on getting more people to stay in Jackson and to bring maybe some new people to Jackson.
It's, I know for the township, very exciting because you kind of took a gamble that there was going to be need for more space, more shovel-ready space for manufacturing and other businesses. So you've got to be relieved that you got your first tenant.
Well, we are. We're pleased that it's a local business. It's going to expand and remain in the area because, as Jamie said, that's our sole purpose, is to not only look for new businesses but also to be able to offer properties that are ready to shovel ready and ready to build on for existing businesses, so they remain in the area, and their workers don't have to get displaced and everything. So, if you can still work at home in a new building, that's always a even better thing. So,
yeah, already that corridor has quite a few facilities. You've got Technique for
right.
one.
Technique and Attack is there as well. Yeah. Having JSP down at the end. So it, and that was part of the undertaking. We worked for 2.5 years with the Enterprise Group to obtain the EDA grant to do the road as well as the park. So, not only did we get the park with all of the water and sewer in there, the township invested in that, but we also improved County Farm Road with additional lanes and a signal and sidewalk so that it's safer just for all the residents that live down through that corridor, in addition to preparing it for more manufacturing and those type of things. So.
Yeah, and anyone that's driven on that road, they see people riding to work on their bicycles.
Mm-hmm. Right, and they were previously, and it was, as anybody knows who went down through there, County Farm wasn't the widest there, and it's a lot of traffic because you have the mobile home community just past there, so you have quite a number of people there. But like you said, Bart, there's a lot of people that either walked or rode their bikes to get to work down there, and now it's a whole lot safer.
Jamie, a lot of people are familiar with Midbrook. You've been here in Jackson for quite a long time on Brooklyn Road. Tell us about the company and what you make and what you plan on doing in your new facility.
Yeah, so our core focus is our fabrication. We also manufacture industrial washers and also water bottling equipment, but our core is custom fabrication. We can do high production or just custom individual parts. It's basically whatever the customer wants, we can do it.
I remember years ago I was in the plant, and you were making giant pieces of equipment that washed the big water bottles that go on the coolers in the offices.
Yeah.
You still make those?
Yes, we do, and they go all over the world. it's really impressive to see.
How many people do you employ?
We currently have 27 employees.
And by moving to Blackman, what will that do in terms of capacity, employment, product and manufacturing mix?
Yeah. So for the last 10 years, we've been renting our space where we're at now. So we're here for the long haul. We want to invest in Jackson, as we have been, but we want to stay here and have our own facility and keep growing. Actually, our building that we have designed is expandable. So we hope for more growth. Yeah.
So being the first tenant, do you get the pick from all the plots that are out there?
Yes. Yep. So we're going to be on the corner, basically, set off the road a little bit, but yep, we'll be right at the front.
So will that help, Pete? Once you get some construction underway in that part?
Obviously, I mean, you know, when people see something going in there, it's always beneficial. You know, we are talking with a second local area business that has interest in the lots on the other side of the front county farm there on Ayrshire. So, you know, it'd be nice if we could get both of the front-facing lots with businesses in them. What better way to have an entrance to your new technology park and industrial park than having new businesses. So.
And it's got to be a win-win too, because it's a local company.
Right, it is. You know, and like you say, that's like I told Phil and Jamie. Both of my sons are mechanics and work in that industry, and they have both used Midbrook parts washers and whatnot. So I was already aware of what they made and the quality of their products. So.
Yeah, you've been around since not you, but the company.
Yep, about 1975.
1975.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now the need for the land, people might not realize with all the farmland and just fields and forests throughout Jackson County, that is not land that is developable for a manufacturer. Tell us what shovel-ready, what that means in having this park, having that capacity.
Okay, what shovel-ready means is that you've already done all the due diligence on the archaeological to make sure there's nothing in the ground that would preclude you from disturbing any historical sites. You've also done the environmental testing to make sure there's nothing in the ground that would be a concern. And then as far as the shovel-ready, the storm sewers are already in, the roads in, the water and the sewer are there. Consumers has all of the power right at the street, and as it develops, they'll run the power to the individual areas, because obviously you don't know what they're going to need until they go in there. And then also Comcast was a partner as well to make sure that we had proper internet and everything available. So that's what shovel-ready means, is that a company such as Midbrook and Jamie's can come right in and get their design team and their contractor and build a building, and everything's ready to go. So,
what's that do for your timeline?
Yeah, it's been great. I really condone the people that have put all their time and energy into even making this an opportunity for local businesses. It's huge. It really is.
When will you anticipate everything being done and ready and making the move?
Yeah, so we're hoping around this time next year.
Wow.
To be moving ready.
Awesome.
But we're actually scraping ground today, so.
All right, drive by and check it out. They're sign posted where the new home of Midbrook Manufacturing and Fabrication will be on County Farm Road. And Pete, real quick, while we have you here, Blackman voters have an issue, millage.
Right, it's the public safety operations millage, just a renewal. It's not a new tax. It's something that taxpayers voted on years ago to support public safety and the job that they do every day. So it's strictly a renewal of an existing millage to help defer the cost of providing police and fire safety services to the residents.
Great. Good to see you both. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Pete Jancek, Supervisor at Blackman Township, and Midbrook's Jamie Willis. More of the morning show after this.
Spring Arbor residents, I am honored to have served you as your trustee and respectfully ask for your support to reelect me so we can keep building a brighter future together. Vote Joshua